And welcome back to another unboxing video. This is going to be super weird. We have unboxed all the fish you can see on the screen, plus probably the smallest fish in the history of fish. They are so tiny and they're $80 each. I'll show you those in a second. Anyway, let's get started with the first box. It's early morning. It is floor time. We have live fish. Woo, this is the first box of lots of different boxes from lots of different people. Let's have a look. Hopefully they will all be happy and awesome. There's a bit of water. That's okay. Oh, now these are fish that I would keep myself. I actually do want to keep these. These are longfin blue-eyed lemon bristlenose. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? So longfin blue-eyed lemon bristlenose. So cool, so cool, so cool. Let's place them there. There is, I think, a couple of bags of those. These are all plecos in this bag. What have we got? Those are L397s. They are a lovely pleco. They stay super small. Oh, those long fins are so nice. I need some of those. I think there are maybe a couple of bags. There's another bag of the lemon long fins. We seem to have lost a little bit of water. Hopefully everyone is okay. I'm sure they will be. And those are peppermints. So peppermint bristlenose, striking fish. Really nice. So we should have a couple of bags of those as well. Peppermints, more peppermints, lots of water, more L397s. So lots of L397s. That's a pretty big peppermint. Wow. Okay, there's some very big peppermints. Look at the size of them. Very good time if you want to come in and get some peppermints. They are a decent size. To the next box. And hello, we have another two boxes of fish. This is from one of my favorite fish wholesalers. You know who you are. First bag in the first box. What have we got? Pencil fish. I'm not too sure what type of pencil fish these are, but they're big, they're meaty. So pencil fish are a South American fish, like a tetra, but they're not. I'm sure they call them pencil fish because of the line, which kind of makes every fish that has a line a pencil fish, doesn't it? But there should be, I think, a few bags of pencil fish. Oh, look at that. P for pencil fish. I will figure out what they are and put the name on the screen. It's here at the moment. That is the type of pencil fish we have. What are these? These are Raspora. So Raspora are like a Asian type tetra. They're not a tetra, but they are a Raspora. Yes, these are emerald eye Raspora. Very cute little fish. Little black and white dots on their dorsal fin. That's their little top pointy fin. And they have a really nice, wait for it, emerald eye. That's why they're called emerald eye Raspora. A lovely fish, stays super small, maybe 2.5 centimeters, 3 centimeters if you're lucky. So great for community tanks and stuff like that. We have another Raspora. These are the 2-spot micro Raspora. These stay tiny. 1.5 centimeters, 2 centimeters if you're lucky for a big female one. So these are one of the few fish that you can kind of successfully keep with shrimp, so Neocaridina shrimp and that. They will still eat baby shrimp, but because they're so small, they're very small. Because they're so small and they have tiny little mouths, they don't really harass the bigger shrimp or anything like that. So we have more of those guys. There might be a couple of bags of those. Another bag of pencil fish. Okay, so we have quite a few pencil fish as well. That is good, especially when they're awesome. What have we got in here? Cold water fish. So we have some paradise fish. These are pretty awesome if you've got like a 20 to 50 litre tank and it's unheated. They will even survive without oxygen in the water because they breathe through the surface, so like your better fish do and gouramis and that. But these guys are fine unheated, so you can even keep them in ponds in southeast Queensland. We have in this bag, they're so nice. So we have some albino, what are they? I always forget. What are they? Comment down below if you know what they are. They're albino, they're awesome. And they just get brighter with age. It's like, he doesn't even know what the fish are. I should know what the fish are. Oh, I know what those are. Those are neon tetras. We have neon tetras back in stock. And they're a good size because they're from our proper wholesaler. They're not cardinals. Wait, no, the cardinals from the last wholesaler were neons. So, yes, they're not cardinals, but they're 100 times bigger than the neons from last time. So very, very cool. Maybe not 100 times, but you know, close. This bag, oh, they are nice. Are they gold rams? They are gold rams. Very big gold rams in stock. They're huge. That is a good size. So good time if you want some really nice gold rams. They are a South American cichlid, so peaceful community. You sort of want about a 60-litre tank or bigger for 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, they act like little cichlids, so they do chase each other around a little bit, but they're fine with most tetras and smaller community fish as well. So hopefully there is a couple of different types of rams in these bags, boxes and bags. We have our first lot of gouramis. So we have powder blue dwarf gouramis. Again, super peaceful, stay small. They are obviously a dwarf gourami, so they are dwarf size. Why don't they just call them small gourami? I don't know. But they are pretty awesome little fish. They stay that natural blue color as well. I may have females somewhere in one of these bags as well. First Corydoras. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. They are Panda Corydoras. Look how cute they are. So Panda Corydoras, peaceful bottom dwelling catfish. You want a school of them, so 3, 6, 100. You can't really have too many Corydoras. So they just rummage along the bottom. They want a fine substrate like a sand or something, so nothing too sharp. Smooth little tiny pebbles are okay, but they want to rummage all the time for little worms and bits of food. Great for cleaning up your little tanks with your sort of smaller species of fish like all your tetras and South American stuff. So that they are back in stock. We have some giant bags here. Look at them. So those are another Southeast Asian fish. So these are your blue gouramis, but the gold version, which is technically exantic. I don't think it's not the albino version. It may be the albino version. I can't really see if their eyes are red or not, but that is the gold version of the blue 2-spot gourami. I think there is a couple of bags of those. Yes, more in there. So we have huge ones. These are probably about, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 centimeter sort of size. So pretty big fish. And I think that is bag number 1. We're going to go to bag number 2. And in between the boxes of fish, these little guys have turned up. Look how small they are. Wow. So these are pea puffers. They are bred in Australia. Australian pea puffers are still quite expensive. These are bred from Nick from Keeping Fish Simple. Can you even see them in the bag? Oh, they are minute. What I'm going to do is, on the screen now, you can see some with a little 5-cent piece in the actual container to show you how small these are. They are tiny. We do have these available. I think they work out to about $80 each. $80 each? Yes, I know. It's Australia. They're expensive compared to the rest of the world. They are so tiny. But pea puffers back in stock. So be quick if you want some of these. And I also got some more local bred fish today. So we got some really nice Goida River rainbows. These are usually $14 or free for $36. We are doing them a little bit special, a little bit cheaper at the moment because we've got so many of them. They are a really nice fish if you want something slightly bigger for your community tanks. Still fine with most tetras and that, but they will get a decent chunky size to them and they color up really nice. More local bred Stingray Corydoras. These are from Kirk's Aquariums as well. So they are back in stock. Let's jump to some more boxes of fish. Before we get into box number 2, and we are actually, no, we're not getting into the box. We're opening the box and removing the fish. That is the fish. I have a pet ant for the shop. There she is. So it's another bull ant from down south, but I think these ones go all the way up the coast. They get big. No, they don't really. They stay small. They stay ant size, but we have now got an ant in the shop. So if you would like to see how big these ants are, I'll work something out and have a cool little setup in the shop. But we have a pet ant in the shop. I'm going to watch this in a year and go, oh look, we only had one back then and now we've got 5,000 ants. Anyway, to box number 2. What have we got in box number 2? We have a little heat thing because it's currently cold here in Southeast Queensland. Here is the first. Oh. Hey look, we have cardinals. I wonder if the other wholesaler that sent us neons instead of cardinals is watching this video. This is what a cardinal looks like. They will color up really pretty. Takes them a few days again. but they're like a neon tetra, but they have the solid red all on the belly. That's pretty much the easiest way of telling a cardinal tetra. If you're not too sure about the difference, just look for a solid red belly cardinal tetra. Next. Oh, you can hardly see them. Check them out. So these are see-through catfish. So these are called ghost glass catfish. They're peaceful. They sort of sit in the tank and hover. That's them hovering. Look, I'm hovering. I'm invisible. I just moved my hand away. But they are absolutely see-through. They have their little head and their little body and transparent skin. That's pretty cool. That is weird. They are very, very cool fish, but we have them back in stock. And you want to get a group of those because they live in groups. Hey, that's what everyone's been waiting for. Decent size otocinclus catfish. These are another schooling fish, peaceful, dwarf suckerfish, dwarf again. But they're a decent size. Look at them in the bag. They even look nice in the bag. So congratulations to this wholesaler for having awesome otocinclus catfish. Sometimes they turn up really skinny. These are not skinny. These are awesome. More Dwalf Gouramis. So these are your normal colored Dwalf Gouramis, or a peacock Dwalf Gourami. They are just a line-bred version of your normal wild Dwalf Gourami. How many times did I say Dwalf Gourami? Dwalf Gourami. Dwalf Gourami. And I think these are Gouramis as well. They are. The red version. No, these are the kind of red version. Okay, there's quite a few different Dwalf Gouramis. So these have more red on them, but they are the same species, just a different color morph again. So you can keep all the colors together. The males will kind of chase each other around a bit though, so lots of plants and stuff like that. Those there are rummy nose tetras. So once they settle down, they get the red nose and the stripy tail. Then very, very cool tetras, super peaceful. Great in a group, so try and get 5 or 6 or more and they will just swim back and forward and look super, super awesome. This bag. What are they? More cardinal tetras. So we have more cardinals, yay! So a couple of bags of cardinals. Female Dwalf Gouramis. So the female Dwalf Gouramis on all the other species, colors I should say, they're all the same species. So all the other colors are brown. These ones are blue. Lovely fish. Okay, lots of gouramis now. These are the red flame Dwalf Gouramis. How nice are they? Bright blue dorsal fin, bright red, a cute little silver face. So again, another peaceful community fish. And it looks like the last bag. Honey Dwalf Gourami. This is favorite. They are really cool fish. A little bit smaller than the other Dwalf Gouramis. These are a slightly different species. So that's about as big as they get in the bag. I can see males, I can see females. They are fun to breed, fun to keep, great in community tanks. All round, lovely fish if you want something nice and bright and colorful. Obviously tropical, so they're from Southeast Asia as well. So that was that box. I think I have a few more fish turning up from a couple of local breeders. I'm not sure if they're going to be in this video or not. So if we jump in a second and they're not here, then don't know where they are. I also have possibly some baby stingrays from another breeder and some peacock bass. I know we haven't had peacock bass for a few months. If you're watching this video and it's not in this video, because it probably won't be, because I think they're not turning up for a couple of days or something like that, comment on the video or social media and I can tell you if they've turned up or not, and then what they are and what they are. Well, you know what they are, but what type of stingray or what type of peacock bass, and we can go from there. If you would like to watch my last little video with making rocks, I drop rocks and make rock things. This is making rock things with my hands. Watch that. If you want more unboxing videos, it's on my head. Click that, click my head. And it would be much appreciated if you subscribe. If you subscribe, click the bell thing, then you see these new videos and all sorts of wonderful stuff. And yeah, we will go from there. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. There's my head.